Oh, hey, look, a wreck. And also the blueprints for a power cell charger. Nice. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Mishka. Welcome back to Subnautica, which unfortunately, as an episode, is going to be a slideshow today. Because not only did I lose my microphone audio for this video, um, I lost gameplay audio too. Well, I didn't lose it. It just is stuttery and just horrible to listen to. As you can see, though, found a new area. But yeah, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a voiceover over this episode, just showing you what happened so that you don't miss anything that I've seen. And as you can see in the distance, I found a crab squid. Um, Horrifically terrifying. If you could hear the noises coming from this thing, I'm sure you will in future episodes, but whew, oh, they're terrifying. Found some blood oil and whatever these trees are called. Um, Blood vein. I forgot because this episode was recorded so long ago, and then some deep shrooms as well, which I give you the description of in a second if you'd like to read that. But yeah, apologies for the loss of audio on this one. It is hurting me as much as it will hurt you. But hopefully this is still enjoyable anyway. I'm going to try and keep this one really brief and just show the most important stuff. Unfortunately, this is the Sunbeam episode. Had to be, didn't it? Absolutely had to be. There was the crab squid. Um, and also found some more ancient floaters holding up islands, but they're held down by the blood veins. I thought that was quite cool. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the most important stuff and try and keep this as brief as possible because this is awful. I apologize, but yeah, no, we I found this area. It's in a deep place too. I mean, we're 300 meters just getting out the sea moth there. I go down a little bit deeper and find a warper, which terrifies the hell out of me because it just appeared out of thin air. And then find a baby crab squid, which I take the risk of scanning to get its databank entry. But this was terrifying. The noises, the fact that it's just floating towards me like that, hated it. Then I back into a wall, and luckily it runs out of breath or gives up or whatever. Just as I back into the wall. Also found a life pod. I can't remember. I don't think this was intentional. I think this was completely random. But the Cyclops Depth module, so good, and a PDA as well. So really good find here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep this brief. Show the most important stuff. But unfortunately, it's been a little bit action packed from the start, and we're not even at the sunbeam bit yet. But yeah, I had to drop some stuff to pick up some gel sacks. But obviously, these rarer items are far superior to titanium, so it just makes sense. As you can see, I got some ghostweed scanned as well. But yeah, we're about 500 meters where we're kind of like searching at the moment, and that's why I have to keep going up for oxygen so often. As you can see, the cave that I found. Oh my god. I also found some new creatures. Flora, we got a spinefish here, and then the cave crawlers that you normally see on the islands. There's underwater ones, and they're called blood crawlers. Awful, hated that. But we also found this, which, oh yeah, you can break. I was trying to remember because I think I tried to scan it and it wasn't really letting me. So again, drop titanium just to be able to pick this up because more rare stuff. I just try and bring back as much as possible. Titanium's not important, as you know, but as you can see, already I'm having to come back up for oxygen because we're 550 meters deep at that point. I don't want to take the chance of drowning. That would be awful. So already I'm having to come back up for air. It's kind of crazy. And as you can see, this area crazy. I found another cave, which I thought, maybe I'll go in there. I had another peek because I seen the eel thing. Wasn't a fan of it, but I thought maybe I should check out that cave anyway. So that's what I did. I came back down after getting some air, and I found this, which is basically uranium. I'm not going to try and say that name, but it's basically uranium. It's for powering stuff. There's the databank entry if you want to read it. But I found that and obviously just dropped the rest of my titanium because it was time to pick up far superior items down here. But again, I had to keep watching my oxygen, make sure I didn't drown 450 meters deep. But I found a lot of that stuff, and I also found magnetite, which, as if you remember, is so important because I needed it for the scanner room. and I'm going to need it for a lot more things in the future, I'm sure. So, an incredible find here. Like going in this cave, great idea. But I think this is me just coming back up for oxygen again. Can't scan these. I did try. Now, what I decided to do, since my inventory was completely full, was just leave. I was thinking 9.5 minutes till the sunbeam comes. Inventory's full, let's leave. So we went through another kind of floating but underwater island area, and then we found a wreck, but it hadn't loaded in yet. Um, this is what a wreck looks like without the walls. There it is. Um, Now, I was running out of time, 9 minutes left, and also I am getting thirsty. So I'm pretty sure this is where I make the decision to leave the Seamoth here. Now that's going to work as a beacon. Also left the lights on, but I guess I've really felt pressed for time because I just left them. But coming over the hill, here's the base. We've made it back. 7.5 minutes left. We're thirsty. So we're going to try and fix that. We're going to try and get some food and some water before we head to the Sunbeam's location. But there's a message on the radio, which I can't really replicate, but I'll try. This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricators burst. Requiring assistance. 7 out. So there you go. So we got another distress beacon on the radio. I apologize for what I just did there. Swapped out some batteries. Just made sure that the one we were using for the Sea Glide got charged and took out the other ones. We're at 5 thirst at this point, so really good thing that we came back to grab some bladderfish and make some water. So we did that. We made some food, made some water, ate and drank. But I still wasn't happy. I think we end up with 61 thirst here, 64 I think it was after we ate, and I wasn't quite happy with that. I didn't think that would be enough. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be away. Could be a big expedition, so what I decided to do was go grab some more bladderfish. I know there's 3 minutes 20 on the clock. We want to be there exactly as that sunbeam arrives, but I mean, it might even be necessary to arrive when the sunbeam arrives. But we come back with our bladderfish, and I only found one, I think, and then decided, okay, I'm seriously running out of time here, and I kind of gave up on that idea. So I think I ended up with about 80 thirst going into this, with no extra water in my pocket. Yeah, there we go. We surface onto the island, and see a giant alien structure. Also, mountains on the island. Pretty cool. But yeah, look at this thing. We got 1 minute and 20 on the timer, and I'm seeing some cave crawlers. The marker's right here where I'm standing now. But I see cave crawlers, and I'm thinking they are going to be annoying. So I think I went to attack, I think just the closest one. After, oh yeah, because I think I skipped it. I cut out the bit where I was attacking the cave crawlers, but because it didn't really go well. But the timer was getting low, so I thought, let's just go on the hill. The cave crawlers won't bother me up here. We'll be able to actually see what happens. Now, unfortunately, I know what happens, and you can't hear the crazy noises coming from this, what is now very clearly a gun. If you want to look this up, by the way, just look up Subnautica Sunbeam Arrival, anything like that. You'll find a clip of this, and you'll get it with sound, obviously. I'm so sorry that everything corrupt this time. I really do apologize. You got the subtitles there at least that I left on, thankfully. This is devastating. I don't want to rewatch this. I don't want to relive it. Here comes the sunbeam. Also, as if nothing else could go wrong, look at the sunbeam. It's blurry. Why is it blurry? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Why? It's a censored sunbeam. Why? I don't know what happened in that section. But yes, the gun shoots down the sunbeam. That's the most important part. If you want to see the proper, uncensored, with sound clip of that, please go find someone that has uploaded that to YouTube. I apologize for this video. I do not know what happened. I think we find out why this happens soon. Not in this episode. I don't think. I don't know, actually. From here, folks, head up the hill, um, just slightly up the side of the mountain there after getting a nice little view of the gun. We find a purple tablet, and this is going to be used for the wee force field down the bottom, which is used as a door. There's also a smashed one, which you can scan, which lets you then fabricate them later on, which I think is pretty awesome. If we're going to need more, but here we go. So you insert it in, kind of gets magnetized into the slot, and brings down the force field. However, as some of you may be pleased to know, we do not explore this episode. I decide that there's not much left in the video. There's not really much time left, and I'd like to explore the gun without having to worry about how much time is left in the episode. So what I do is I head back to the Seamoth, um, have a little look around apparently, and head into the wreck that we never got to search earlier because I figured this would be quicker than searching the alien gun slash facility. We find the prawn suit propulsion arm fragment 1 and 2, which is really, really nice. So that's another blueprint we've got later on when we want to make stuff for the prawn suit. But I keep searching through the wreck. I don't think I find very much more. We go back outside, find another door, basically another entrance in. And from here, this is obviously after getting oxygen as well. We get some titanium just from scanning things we've already got. We get some charge fins, which means I put those on my feet and then went, by the way, I was looking for water here and medkits as usual. But yeah, no, we found charge fins. We chuck those on our feet, and as we swim, we charge whatever item is in our hand. I am pretty sure that's how it works. Didn't know you could get prawn suit fragments anywhere but the Aurora, by the way. This was a shock. But more titanium. Why not? I've got nothing in my pockets anyway. More lovely med kits, as always, from those boxes. And I figured I might not have enough oxygen to get through that. Oh, grappling arm, by the way. Dying to get this. I think this was just one of two, and I didn't manage to get a second part. But yeah, I'm dying to get that grappling arm. Hopefully sometime soon. But yeah, no, I realised I didn't have enough oxygen to get through this door last time and search what was behind it. So after getting some oxygen, we come back and we search the final room. But actually, there's nothing really in it. And we just get another medkit again because that's just all I get from those boxes. Another door, which turns out to just kind of lead us back out again without actually finding anything else in any of these rooms. So that's it for the wreck. And with that, here's the exit. We jump back into Seamoth, which is at 50 health now, by the way, because of the bone sharks. A little jumping out of the water shot, show you how far we are from the Aurora. But yeah, we head back to the island. And that's the end of the episode. This is where we hit our 30-minute mark. Obviously, I've cut a lot of this episode out because of all the technical issues that I've had. But this is it. So thank you very much for watching. If you did watch this one, I apologize again. Such an important episode, lost all audio, but everything's fixed for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there. Cheers.